Hi and welcome to KILIMO Diaries. My name is Violet Njoki. It's day 2 here at the Naivasha Horticultural Fair 2022 in Nakuru County, Naivasha Town. Nakuru County was just made a city, so people are all hula-baloo about that. But here at the fair, we are at the Magitech stand, and we are going to understand what does Magitech have to offer when it comes to helping with your water. Because water, same thing, I'm hoping I'm not saying the wrong things, but we're going to meet one of the proprietors here so that he can explain to us what Magitech is all about and what technologies do they have here at their stand. Welcome. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you so much. We are very happy to have you here.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we are into pumps. Basically, we are supporting floriculture industry in terms of water supply. We do design the water supply system for most of the floriculture farms. We work with the contractors. Basically, we are supplying all the stainless steel pumps because farms go through a lot of aggressive chemicals and fertilizers, so they need resistant material. So we are in this business for last 20 years. Luckily, we have grown during this period. We value these Naivasha customers, the floriculture farms. They are great help to country in terms of providing employment. And they are environmental friendly. They don't abuse the resources. Actually, it's a very much value addition to the country, and we need to promote more and more investors to come. And the need of the hour today is to have more investors and make a user friend, the investor friendly environment. What you are doing is a fantastic, because this is what is important for all of us, to give more and more employment to the growing young population.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So here at Magitech, we can see different kinds of pumps that you have. Could you explain the different varieties that you have?
Basically, these are multi-stage pumps. They are used for a high pressure, and if you look at it, they are stainless steel. So they are resistant to chemicals, fertilizers, and all those kind of things. And then we have pure water pumps, and then for a small pumps, and then we have an environmental for energy efficiency. We have put a variable speed drives. This consumes a lot less energy electrical when you don't need a pump to be operative at full capacity. It reduces the speed and thereby consuming a less current. So in that way, it is the energy efficiency. It helps in global warming. So we use a less and less energy to do the same job. So based on in the flori farms, you have a variable demand. Sometimes you need more water, sometimes you need less water, depending on how they are irrigating. So this one understands the need of the farmer and then adjusts the speed, and thereby giving a different output depending on the requirement. Those are the things.
Yes.
And these are borehole pumps basically. Yeah, the borehole pumps are meant for taking a water from the underground where you don't have resources, groundwater. So we go into the drilling and then we extract water from there, and then it is taken to the storage and then further irrigation. So these are meant for that. These are borehole pumps. They come in various sizes, like 4-inch. If it is a small quantity, we'll have 4-inch. Then if it's a big quantity, we'll have 6-inch. And then when they do rain harvesting and other things, when they want to transfer the water, we have these submersible pumps, which can be used for transporting from a pond or a lake where they are stored, and then to the regular utility. This is used for that kind of purposes.
Okay.
So these are all boreholes, and these are all submersible pumps. Basically, different types of submersible pumps used for different purposes. And we have electrical system also. You see, all pumps need an electrical system.
Yes.
So all the pumps need a bit of protection and a bit of indication how it is performing. So it basically is the heart of the whole operation. So these are the things. And then we do the whole design, turnkey design. We give the solution to the irrigation contractors. We work in hand with most of the contractors like Amiran, Elgon, and Irico, Smart Crop, Agritech, Floritech, all those kind of companies. So we are in this field for last 20 years. Most of the floriculture farms, they use Loara. This is a preferred choice because of this economics and energy efficient plus durability, and they want something which is you have to ensure that it works, because the amount of money they put in the field is so huge. They don't want to take a chance of not having water or irrigation. So it's more reliable product. So that is how we are very much popular in this region.
Thank you so much for your insights, and I hope that farmers consider using pumps because this is the way to go in technology and farming. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, that is what we've learned here from Magitech, the different kind of pumps that they have that helps farmers when it comes to getting water to their produce. And I hope that people can embrace technology because this is the way to go when it comes to farming. We need to feed the nation, and we need to go with the modern times. So we are at the Hadi tent. We are here to see what methods of technology or the modernization that they have here that help farmers in the different ways when it comes to planting, even harvesting, I hope, and even protective gears that farmers need when they're taking care of their farms. I'm going to let our guest introduce himself, and then we can continue from there. Karibu sana, please introduce yourself.
Thank you so much. My name is John Wafula. I'm the operations manager with Hadi Kenya. And Hadi, we deal with spraying equipments, all range of spraying equipments, from the smallest to the biggest. And we diversify, we tailor-make. Anything that a farmer would want, we will do it. Just what you need to do, let us know what you want.
Then let you know, and you sorted it.
And we are sorted.
Okay, so
what you're doing, then we are good to go.
Yes. So what do we have here at the Hadi tent today?
Okay. Today we deal with so many spray pumps. We've got the small ones, which are manually operated. The knapsacks. Here we have the knapsacks, and for just to let customers know, we've quite a range. We have from the smallest one, as I said, these are 1.5 liter. It's a compression sprayer where you just pump, like just pumping, then you spray. Then we have the ones that are pumped manually. We have got that is a BP15. We've got a BP20. We've got a CP3. We've got a C8. Then we've got a new one, which is electric. We have an electric knapsack.
Wow.
Yes. So this you actually don't need to be pumping. There's just a battery that you'll charge. Then you're good to go.
Wow.
Then we've got motorized. This is basically a small engine mounted on this, and what it does is that it uses it's got a fan, so it will blow air. Air will be blown on this tube, comes out here, and then meets the liquid. So it is very, very effective in such a way that with the blowing system, you have very fine particles of spray. So it is in a mist form. And when you have a dense crop where you may need to spray underneath, and it is the effective one, because when it air blows, it turns the leaves. So you have a very effective spray. Yes. So here again we've got these are the pumps. These ones where we use on our central spray units in greenhouses. We have this. We have this is another type. There are basically so many, from the small to the largest. Here we have another sprayer. This is a trailed sprayer, mostly used by vegetable farmers in veg, where you have the pump mounted at the front. It is actually towed by a tractor, so you get the power through the PTO shaft. So you connect to the tractor, there's a PTO. Then once you start, you're good to go. We have rolls of hose pipes mounted at the back, and the lances, which you'll use for spraying. Yes. Okay. Fine. So I talked about the central spray unit, which is down there. That is where we use mostly in greenhouses. So it is mounted on a room where it's a pump house. We mount it there. Then we've got pipes all the way going to the farm. Yes. Okay. So it can push almost 1 kilometer. So farms are big, so it does up to 1 kilometer. Yes. Then we have those are just towed. We have quite a range. We have 200, 300, 400, 600. So mostly these ones are also good for vegetable farmers. And in greenhouses, they use them for spot spraying. Yeah. Then we've got protective gears, PPEs, which again, very good quality.
Yes.
Very, very good quality for spraying. Yeah. A full range. I have my guy here who's displaying everything. So when you are spraying, healthy comes first. Yes. So we have very good protective gear. So any farmer can come in and you'll get. Then we also have the hose pipes, which are used for spraying. We have around 4 types, but anyway, we have only displayed 3. Yeah, these are the ones now. When doing the spraying, when doing from the line, you connect it to the hose. Then the far end is the lance. Then you're doing the spray. The lances are here. These are the ones which are used. Yeah, good.
So basically, Hardy is a one-stop shop for anything when it comes to spraying, protective gear, and all that.
We've got all the solution.
They've got the solution. Thank you.
Good quality. Don't mind about the price because something good. Actually, you have to go deep.
They say cheap is expensive.
It's expensive.
Yes.
We have deeper. We have very good quality. Those ones that I've shown you, it's a lifetime thing.
One buy.
One buy, and you forget about it.
Wow.
You want the parts? Come. So whatever we have, we do the service.
Thank you so much for your insights. We've learned that we need to go. We need to go with the modern times. With the thing that they have here at the Hardy Kenya stand. I mean, even me as a farmer, I will definitely go for what I'm saying here because it will definitely make your life easier as a farmer, and your crops are going to get the best. Tunatoka kwa ile ya mkono. Move with the times, my dear farmers. They're going to go to another stand to see what they have, but before that, we're going to take a short break.
You are watching TV 47, the home of untold stories. Are you ready for the freshest and the biggest?
Welcome back to KILIMO Diaries. For those who missed the first part, my name is Violet Njoki, and we are still at the Naivasha Horticultural Fair 2022, Day 2. We are learning about technology and modernization, because even as farmers, we need to go with the trends, and that is why we saw it fit to come at the ICS Agri Kenya stand to learn about what they have and what benefit does it have to the farmers. Please introduce yourself and tell us about your stand here today.
Okay, my name is Vincent Jufunya. We are here at the ICS Agri Kenya stand. In ICS Agri Kenya, we deal with agricultural machines from land preparation all the way up to harvesting and even post-harvest, even storage of equipment. It is important that farmers use the correct machines to be able to achieve what they would like to achieve. In that, we offer tractors from 50 horsepower all the way up to 500 horsepower. Meaning that we can be able to serve that farmer who has a small farm using a 50 horsepower. We are also able to serve that farmer who has a large farm, maybe 1,000 acres, 2,000 acres, with the equipment that are real and ready to do the job. So what we do is in land preparation, especially with the challenges of climate change, we also have machines that can be able to give you good results in terms of land preparation. Instead of turning the soil using the old method that we know of the disc plow, we can be able to use a chisel for vertical tillage so that we have proper moisture retention in the soil. In these, we have equipment like the Landini tractors, we have equipment like the class tractors, we do have equipment like Vadestat equipment, which are basically vertical tillage equipment. When we talk about Vadestat, we're talking about an equipment that will either be able to give you vertical tillage when you're using the chisel, or also do shallow harrowing so that you can stop the capillarity of the water coming from your soil and going into the atmosphere, and therefore reducing your water content in the soil. So in areas of class also, we do have the class Macan 55, we do have the disco mower, we do have also the rec, which is able to make sure that a farmer is able to get the best result in terms of hay, storage and feeding of the animals. We do have equipment that can be able to serve you in this area, especially like sometimes when we go out to visit farmers, you find areas where farmers are struggling with their animals, especially the pastoralists, because they cannot be able to get enough to feed their animals. So we encourage that farmers are able to store their hay for the dry season, but not only storing, they also are able to store good quality hay, meaning that when the farmers are working on the grass, they do not let the grass dry out and become brown before they bale it. They can be able to bale it when it is still green looking, so that it has high protein content for whatever they are doing. Okay. So it's in this area we have very many machines that we can be able to provide to you, and we are based in Nakuru. So the farmers who want to be able to talk to us, they can visit us. We can be able to visit the farm, so that they can be able to get to know what is the best in technology. As ICS also, we are the dealers for the Class Combine, which is very well known in this country. And in Class Combine, we are able to provide both headers to be able to do crops like maize, to do canola, to do wheat, to do barley, sorghum, and other areas. We also have smaller machines that can be able to do the rice fields, the small little paddy fields, to be able to get the best quality out of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So before I let you go, one question. Do you think that farmers have adapted to the modernization of using tractors and even other devices to help their work easier when it comes to farming?
In Kenya, yes, mechanization is catching up. It's not 100%. It may be not be 90, maybe in the region of 50% in terms of production. But yes, the trend is growing and the farmers are adopting that technology. We have seen also in areas where we have organizations that have helped the farmers to understand how to mechanize and to properly use mechanization for their agricultural production. Yeah.
Wow, okay. So I think Kenya, we are doing well in catching up with the modern world when it comes to mechanization and modernization and even technology when it comes to farming. Thank you so much to the ICS Agri-Kenya stand for teaching us about what they have and how farmers can use it to better their produce. You do not put your hay when it's already brown. Green kidogo, so that it can continue to hold the proteins that the grass has, right?
Yes.
See, I'm not wrong. I learned something today. Well, we're going to go to another stand, but I'm hoping that maybe I can get to... Can I go up the tractor?
Yes, sure.
I can go up the tractor. How do I go up the tractor?
Oh, there's a staircase here.
Okay. Yes, I'm up the tractor. How fun is this? So this is what farmers are being encouraged to use to make their work easier. When it comes to large scale, even small scale farmers, you can get provided by the ICS Agri-Kenya stand to make your work easier when it comes to farming. We're going to go to another stand, but before that, maybe I can learn kidogo how to drive a tractor. Right? Right, Anna? Right? Yeah. We've been lucky enough to get in touch with Alex, who is the MC of Lakeview Ward, and we want him to explain to us what does this fair mean for this ward, what is the benefit for the farmers in this area, and what it means in terms of agriculture. Karibu sana.
Thank you very much. My name is Alex Mbugwa, and I'm very, very happy that this fair has been there since the year 2003. By then I was still a pupil, and I think I managed to be friends with so many people who were running this fair back then. To this date, we've seen it grow to the extremes that we have so many hotels in Naivasha benefiting. For the last 1 week, when the stands were being set, all these people, multinational, international organizations have been here. And I can tell you, boosts have been left in Naivasha, a very, very big boost, because this can only be comparable to the WRC that has been happening here in Naivasha. To the farmers of Naivasha, they have been treated with new technology and big things that have been brought here. And I think the Mwananchi that have come here, they feel part and parcel of a growing global machinery and industrialization. And I feel that this fair trade should be supported by the entire government, the government of Kenya. And I'll be bringing a motion in the Nakuru County Assembly that all the agricultural sectors within Nakuru County should be incorporating some of the things that we've seen here, because we've seen great things that can be done here and things that are being showcased here.
Is agriculture something that you intend to base on in terms of your ward?
In my ward, most of the people are farmers, because we have the biggest percentage of my people being the flower farmers within Naivasha. And within this trade fair, it being held within my own ward, you find that those people who will benefit most are these farmers. We are intending to start groups that can do farming, so that we can attract people away from the fishing industry from the Naivasha. We reserve it as a resource as it is as per now. So it's an area of interest not only for Lakeview but the entire Nakuru County, and we feel so proud that we've been hosting this event, I think for the last so many years, almost 20-something years now. Yes.
Thank you so much, Mheshimiwa, and I hope that the fair continues to bring farmers together and teach them more about modernization and technology. Asante.
Thank you very much. Asante.
Well, that is the word from the local area MCA Lakeview ward. And for him, he hopes that agriculture continues to take shape in his ward. Well, before we even wind up, we need to understand what the organizers felt about this fair, and is this something they will do once again? So we met with one of the organizers, and we are going to understand how has this year's fair been. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Agnes Njoroge, working for Naivasha Horticultural Fair, being one of the organizers of Naivasha Horticultural Fair.
Yes, I'm Njoki as well, so yes. So how has the 2022 fair been?
We must admit that 2022 was more than what we expected. Yeah, because the last one we had in 2019 were less 50 stands. Yeah, different from what we have now. So we really appreciate our advertising and our marketing, because we've been able to get 80% of new stands. So we are good this year. Yeah, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm very sure that next year we shall have even much bigger and better Horti Fair, which is scheduled for September 15th and 16th. Wow. Yeah, at the same venue, Naivasha Sports Club.
Wow.
Yeah.
I must say we have really enjoyed ourselves. We've seen a lot of important and magnificent stuff here at the stands, and the fact that you've brought all these people together, we cannot do anything less than commend you.
I really appreciate, and I'm humbled.
Yes.
Yeah, we thank God.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that is Agnes, one of the organizers of this year's Naivasha Horticultural Fair, and we are hoping that next year we also get to join you.
You will indeed.
Yeah.
Karibu sana.
Asante sana. Yeah. Well, that is Agnes from the organizer, and we hope that next year we also get to meet again. Asante sana.